WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Blue. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. Saginaw police say 2 men were injured in a shooting Friday afternoon. Officers responded to the scene on the 1600th block of South Fayette Street at around 3 p.m. Officers found a 20-year-old man and a 22-year-old man with gunshot wounds. Both were taken to a local hospital for treatment. The younger man underwent surgery. His condition is unknown at this time. Investigators say both victims were traveling in a car when they were shot by an unknown suspect. Anyone with information is encouraged to call 800-422-JAIL. Residents of Saginaw getting into the holiday spirit early Saturday morning at the annual Christmas parade. The celebration started with the Girls on the Run Reindeer Run 5K. The parade, which features businesses and organizations from around the city, traveled down South Washington Avenue. Some of the floats featured in the parade were from Social U, Dessler Funeral Home, the Castle Museum, and Santa Claus. And Hope Starts Here. National Survivors of Suicide Day is when friends and family of those who have died by suicide join together for healing and support. Early Saturday, the Barb Smith Suicide Resource and Response Network hosted an event where anyone could come share connection and community that develops between survivors of suicide loss. There were guest speakers, resources, and lunch for everyone who attended. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thank you, Raven. It has definitely been a wintry Saturday out there for us with more snowfall coming down and the coolest air that we've had so far this season. And it looks to be another case of that as we get into tomorrow, but we might be able to shed off some of those snow showers. Here's a look at the forecast, and we're going to start out here with a look at the I-75 on our Birch Run cam. As you can see, it is a little hard to tell because it's dark out there, but the roadways are currently snow covered out there, and that'll be the case as we head throughout the next few hours until they're able to be treated because of that temperature right there of 25 degrees, and most other areas are seeing similar conditions with those cooler temperatures in the 20s. As we head throughout the overnight hours, we will drop down into those mid to upper teens with a few more of those snow showers possible until we get closer to 10 to midnight. That's when we should start to see those snow showers come to an end outside of a few flurries for us. Here's a look at those overnight lows for us tonight. Those temperatures down into the teens for most areas. It'll be a cold night for us and a cold morning as well. When you add in some of those winds of still 10 to 20 miles per hour, we're seeing those wind chills down into the single digits, and by the time we wake up tomorrow morning when we're at our coldest, we could be seeing those wind chills get close to 0 degrees. So it's definitely going to be cold for us tomorrow morning, and as we get into tomorrow afternoon, we only warm back into the low 20s. Here's the hour by hour. Got a few more showers moving through for us as we get to about the 8 o'clock hour. Most of those moving off of Lake Michigan, but eventually as we go forward, you can see how we kind of start to see those snow showers stay confined to US 127 and our far northern areas. So a few flurries possible during the overnight hours and maybe even early tomorrow morning, but otherwise we should be drying out for much of your Sunday. We could even have a little sunshine out there. But again, those temperatures only getting into the low 20s. Here's the 7-day forecast now. Some sunshine for us for your Sunday and more on the way for Monday and Tuesday. A little on Wednesday there as well before we have a mostly dry Thanksgiving and temperatures back into the low 40s by the time we get towards the mid and end of this coming week. Friday might feature our next chance of mixed rain and snow showers.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.